Hello, you sexy sons of I still feel weird about cursing. Welcome back to Dragalia Lost. I'm sorry, we're in the Faith Forsaken event, part 1, I guess. And this is happening. This should be the last of demonic entities. Yes, but something strange. You've heard it too, huh? These demonic entities are definitely different from the ones we scrapped with before. Until now, they were being fed a supply of miasma from the sealing stone, which is what made them such a pain. I know I'm new to this particular party, but they're easier to deal with now. Isn't that a good thing? Sorry, but who are you again? Yeah, well, where are my manners? Hal, the pleasure is all mine. Prince Tofu spoke about Hal once, something about a smoking chief of the capital guard. Well, I happen to think I have a lovely smile, but that's neither here nor there. While your friend was talking about me, he wasn't actually talking about me. Would you like to explain that, or should I just stand there and blink at you? For some years, until very recently, I was trapped in another world. But yet an imposter stole my face and got up to all manner of mischief in the meantime. It's all been quite a bother. I heard you say something about that to Basidius earlier, but... Something the matter? I can't help but notice that accusatory stare of yours. Heaven forfend that you doubt me. Actually, I very much do, and I intend to exercise extreme caution around you given what Tofu said. A prudent, if not painfully stinging rebuke. And a shame, I was hoping we might all enjoy a lovely partnership. Wait, you want to work with us? Do you even know what it is we're doing? Stopping Satan's revival. I mean, duh. As it turns out, I've been conducting something of a solo investigation and came here as part of that. It's much the same for you, I imagine. People usually bring something to the table when they mean to cooperate. And I have just oodles of things for you, which is why it breaks my poor little heart to hear you don't trust me. We can give each other piggyback rides, or, you know, yeah. That's what I offer. The most revelatory information in the world isn't worth a mound of bear dung if you don't trust the source, so I suppose I'll just stop wasting your time. Looks like he wants me to punch him. Fine then, let's all just pretend we trust each other. Oh my god, my AirPods! And pull in what info we have. You're really going to hand over everything we know to this boar, Nevin? We saw for ourselves that he and Basidius are pigs, so the enemy of my enemy is my blah 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 whatever. My enemy of my enemy is my frenemy. What is going on? Might as well share what we know. Especially since I plan to keep the sensitive bits to myself. Like my nutsack. Anyway, I certainly have no objections on my end. Rather than pooling, I propose a trade. Is there a difference? Slightest of distinctions, I admit, but I'm simply attempting to ensure a format most conducive to mutual aid, seeing as I am the untrusted party here. If always whining about trust, he clearly doesn't have faith in us either. So I suppose that helps to solidify the fact that he's not plotting something. Fine, but not here. Let's head somewhere a bit more private. Then we can trade or swap or whatever to your heart's content. Village outside, yeah, cool, village. With birds and such. Ah, it's so bright. When the sun comes up here, it doesn't mess around. You okay, P? If you're sleeping, you can rest your head in Mom's lap. I'm quite awake, thank you. Besides, there's no time for sleeping. How are you feeling there, Ramiro? Power coming back yet? Still not good. It's extremely unstable. Right now, I can't even communicate with Sandalphon. Which means we'll have to return to Gram to deliver our report in person. Yeah, but they got captured, yo. A few hours earlier. So you learned about the fragments of Satan held by the 5 archdemons, as well as a vessel that binds and animates them? Well, that is a tasty bit of intel. Your turn now, and it better be good. Then let's see how this little tidbit strikes you. The 5 fragments necessary to bring Satan back are already in my imposter's possession. Are you sure? Pino, don't... God. See, that one was news to you. And yes, Dimas, I am sure. I confirmed it while tracking him. I can't speak for what he's done since leaving to join the 5 archdemons, but at least we've managed a fair trade. I was gonna tell him we already knew that and press him for more intel. Thanks to Pino and a big honest mouth, that's off the table. Sounds like we're really up against here. I wonder. I want to slap the smug grin off his guy's face. If they've got a fragment in the vessel, there's nothing. No, wait. They're still missing the soul. Are you referring to that cryptic note in the journal? The one about more testing being required? The journal mentioned the soul. Now that is surprising. Well then, a little bonus tip because we're such good friends. The fragment and vessel are insufficient to revive Satan. They need his soul, his mana, which is sealed away deep within another world. So even restoring his flesh and blood isn't a true resurrection without the soul? Precisely. I also learned that while digging into my imposter's movements. Until very recently, he was hard at work searching for the key that would allow him to retrieve that soul from another world. From the other world. What kind of key? I was unable to get inside to see it myself, but I'm given to understand it is a sacred shard infused with Metatron's mana. Interesting, and this key is in the possession of your imposter. Indeed, though it isn't quite checkmate just yet. We're using the key entails a rather large-scale ritual. Go on. The clues left behind by my imposter are to be believed. It requires a mass human sacrifice with 666 victims. The Satan number, of course. They're gonna butcher that many people as part of some ritual? The fact such extreme measures are required as an indication of just how powerful Satan's soul truly is. And how do they plan on rounding up these 666 unfortunates? I think I know just the event. The Dragalia. Grams will be flooded with people from the Northern Church, more than enough to complete this grim task. But the Dragalia is only days away, we have to warn them! Easy there, Pino. Think for a second. Who exactly are you planning to warn? Everyone traveling Grams is about to be slaughtered, Nevin. And considering the schedule, most of them are already in Grams right now. Warning them won't help. We need to shut the festival down. Amiel, any programs on reaching our buddy Sandy? No, the effects of Basidia's device persist. It is the same with me. Basidius knew this will happen, but we have to do something. Give me a minute, thinking. Nevin got that thinking face on. Maybe hold us the soul. Who knows? In the present. Sweet. Have you gathered your thoughts? We're going to Grams. I assume you're coming with us, Hal. I wouldn't miss it for the world. After all, the ones who humiliated me will be waiting there. And let's move out. Everyone ready? Alright. So we have good Hal. Hold up, honey bun. You got a patch of hair in the back that's standing up funny. Let Mama fix that for you. I wait to pay the favor for those who cross me. Oh, but they will pay. And what do you want me to do? Sharp as ever. You've been at this long enough for me to know how you think. I need you to run a little errand for me. Get his ass! Can't believe I'm stuck on guard duty today of all days. I'm gonna miss my daughter's first Dragalia. It's all your fault, you know. What kind of mad woman kills a priest and sets an entire town on fire, huh? It wasn't us. Yeah, it wasn't. A little late to be playing in the innocent. Everybody knows about your plot to destroy the church. I just feel so sorry for poor Archbishop Basel. He's under house arrest because he didn't see his subordinate's betrayal coming. Imagine a good honest man like him being blamed for you traitorous curs. Shameless, the lot of you. Do you not know that? Okay. Telling you it wasn't. No remorse at all, eh? You could stand to learn a thing or two from the guy we brought in with you. And said boo since he got here, so instead he spent his time reflecting on his crimes. Paris. You there, guard. Put me through to Her Holiness the Pope. I must speak with her about the matter. She will listen if you give her name Alfie. If you value your life and the lives of your loved one, you will do this thing. God damn. You think I'm gonna fall for an obvious bluff like that? If you think you're a bluff, then by all means do nothing. Just don't blame me when tragedy befalls your household. Fine, but just a message and only once. Waste of time anyway. There's no way Her Holiness will listen to some heretic. Alfie? Oh, sorry, I just clicked my fingers. Sorry about that. I don't mean to doubt you, Regina, but why would Auriga give us the time of day? Because I'm betting she hasn't forgotten. More importantly, Rizada, what of your sigil connection to Raphael? Nothing. I can't feel a thing. I don't know if this is something that will get better on its own or not. So you're in the same position we are. Sadly, we can't hope to break out of here by force without the sigil's strength. Which means we're left counting on Faris and his plotting. Uriel didn't say anything when you were captured, did he? No, well, other than he was sure Faris would get passing marks. Care for the doting father? Still, if they already had a plan in mind, then it would be to... Yes, of course. In that case, I want a fallback, or ideally 2. I don't know what the hell is going on, but Regina, Her Holiness is asking for you. And there's number 1. Hell yeah, she got it. Here we are. Here we go, baby. You mustn't, Your Holiness. That woman commands the apostles, which makes her chief among traitors. I will not repeat myself, Cardinal. Now stand down. Understood, Your Holiness, but do not hesitate to call for me if anything untoward happens. That nuisance has been sent packing. If you've something to say to me, now is the time. What's up, yo? I'd hope we could meet under better circumstances, but I'm glad to see you're looking well regardless. Enough pleasantries, state your business. Then I'll be blunt. These accusations of betrayal are nothing but lies, and I request our immediate release. Denied. I won't retract an order once given. Add whatever conditions you must. Have us monitored if that helps. Oh god, my AirPods! I only ask that you allow us to investigate this matter and clear our names. Denied. You can wait in your cell until the spare carrier is over. Was that all? Nope. I have a mountain of things to talk about, and I assume you feel the same since you agreed to see me. Yes, I do. I hope we might have a proper talk before I attended to my duties as the Hospitalia, sister. Yo, they're sisters? Yo. What? Hold on, I'm gonna change my AirPods real quick. Alright, I'm back. Oh, so they're sisters, alright. That makes it less, and it doesn't really make it interesting, but... Harl's a good boy now. One day, I gained a sister. She was much younger and not related by blood. My parents married her, and suddenly we were family. At first, I wasn't sure how to approach her given the age gap, but we were soon inseparable. We may have been stepsisters, but we were still as close as any blood siblings could be, until the day everything changed. Our village, Alfir, stood in the path of a raging war and was burnt to ash in a single night. The heat of the fire, the burning in my throat, the cries for help, the smell of seared flesh, my happy life crumbled before my very eyes. I held my sister's hand every day since we first met, but on that day, I let go. Well, that's no fun. And I've regretted it ever since. Not a day goes by where I don't ask myself why I did it, how I could have done it. I fled a war, I nearly starved to death in the lowest slum of Grams, and yet all that time you were the only thing on my mind. How long I have wanted to apologize. An apology is hardly necessary. If anything, I'm grateful. It is true my life changed when we parted. Days of crawling through the mud, drinking from puddles, eating rotting carcasses. And things did not get better even when I was taken in by the orphanage or when my aptitude as an Auspex was discovered. It was one horror after the next. I wished for death more times than I know, yet here I am, still very much alive. I survived agonizing training, survived the viper's den of other Auspex candidates, and in the end I claimed the title. Now here I stand, Her Holiness the Pope, and it was all thanks to you, dear sister. Me? How? The day you shook loose my hand, you helped me realize something of paramount importance. A person must reach out and claim happiness for themselves. Origa, you... Thank you. Now I have nothing left unsaid. I am fine on my own, and here our conversation will end. You're right, Origa. Everyone has to find their own happiness. When I learned you become the Auspex, I also undertook training that nearly killed me, and I did so in the hopes I might see you again. My work earned me a place in the canon high enough to enter the Curia, and eventually I was given command of the Apostles. Well, I suppose my natural affinity for the angels played a part in that, and so it feels strange to claim all the credit. But working with the Apostles under me taught me a new lesson. We all must find our own happiness, but that doesn't mean we have to do so without help. Will you let me help you, Origa? Will you let your sister help you? Oh, Regina. It's too late. What? God, return this woman to her cell. As you command, Your Holiness. No, wait, just one more thing, Origa. Do me this final kindness. Make it brief. Will you return the tablet that was conversation when I was brought in? It's terribly boring in that cell. Do you seek to mock Her Holiness? She will never grant such a thing. It holds all the records of an experiment I was conducting. I was interrupted at the most awkward and unsatisfying. It's fine, give it to her. Your Holiness is certain? Grad said it doesn't serve a purpose outside of magical analysis, so I fail to see the harm. It's your command. Now move along, you. Well, at least she gets her iPad back. That's like she can finally watch cat videos on YouTube. I'm glad we were able to speak in the end, sister. Damn. Jesus. Hello? This is new, what the hell? I had no idea that Auriga and Regina were sisters. Still, I can't have Auriga swayed by paltry sentimentality, so I'm afraid her dear sister will have to die. You know what to do. Are you certain that's wise, Eminence? If we kill her and are unable to ready a replacement who is compatible with Sandalphon's sigil, it could mean losing an angel. And what of it? Eminence? Won't use as a church for angels anymore. Now do as I command. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's definitely... This is the thing you were moaning about? My iPad! Yes, and thank you very so much. Thank you so very much. And that's fallback number 2. We're done here. Get back in your... Nice. What? Hey, what are you doing? You made an Allspace compassion with betrayal, knocked the guard unconscious and fled. Or so the story will go. Here to kill me, are you? On Grad's orders, no doubt. That isn't for you to know. Now, as a final act of piety, die quietly for the church's glorious future. Nah, not happening. Actually, I was just feeling a bit stiff, and workout sounds nice. So anyone who wants to be cut down, come at me. Oh, she's a... I always said longsword blade unit. I'm way into Monster Hunter right now. They're bringing Senator back. Grams is just over that hill. We managed to get back in time for Dragalia. Oh my god. Testing 1, 2, testing. That's Regina. There's no time, so I'll keep this brief. I'm using the new spell I was developing to speak to you from inside the Curia. It's a little something I've been working on since the Angel's communication was cut off during the Paradise incident. Sweet, dude. Still a work in progress, so it's a one-way channel for now, which means I can't hear anything you say, so save your breath and just listen to me. Nerd, bookworm, workaholic, little shrimpy weirdo. Pinon, if Never just called me names, report it to me later. I've been saving an especially obnoxious mission for him. Okay, are you sure she can't hear us? I know you heard me, Regina. Now to business. Keep walking, nerd. It's highly likely that Cardinal Grant is behind a series of demonic incidents that we've been chasing. He just sends minions to try and kill me, an uncharacteristically direct and frankly rather sloppy move. That means he passed the point of needing to cover up his skullduggery, so his plans must be entering their final stage of... Nice. What was that? Sorry, it turns out there were more minions. Back to what I was saying. She's like, beat his ass. Grat is likely planning something big to coincide with the Dragalia today. I don't know the details, but whatever it is, we need to stop it at any cost. And I'm going to need your help. Get to it, baby! So here's the plan. I don't know whether this transmission is reaching you or not, but I'm acting on the assumption that it is. I know you will trust me and won't question my allegiances, because I feel the same about you. The bond of trust is my greatest asset, and the irreplaceable pride of a professional career forged in blood, sweat, and tears. And that's how I know this operation will succeed. How could it not, with me at the helm and all of you to execute it perfectly? Anyway, that's the pep talk. I asked if you're ready, but I can't hear you and I know the answer anyway. Who's that guy? Now, as the hands of the goddess, go administer the hell out of her authority. Nice. That's that. That was bloody episode 4! Christ! Oh my god, that background image. Jesus. Nice view. Over here. Wait, how the hell did she break it? Oh, that's right, she wasn't. You led us quite on the merry chase. You've led us on quite the merry chase, traitor, but your game ends here. You're under arrest. Speaking of games, do you play chess? Buh? Buh? A mule sticker. I'll take that slack-jawed response as a no. You should really try it sometime. A few matches under your belt, you might stop falling for such obvious ploys. Enough of your nonsense! Ready yourself for some pain! I'ma kick your ass. Just as Regina planned, they've pulled away almost all of the cell guards. Nice. Get out of there, Rizada. We have places to be. Nice. Oh, Faris was there. Faris, you're alive. Ordinarily, I would have preferred to gather evidence and make the case for your release using the proper channels of law. Alas, oh my god, alas, the wheel of justice turns slowly, so if Cardinal Grat is making his move during the Hospitalia, we don't have the luxury of time. Given the circumstances, we have little choice but to take extrajudicial measures. Oh my god. Stop with the long words. Agreed, the day is already upon us and we haven't a second to lose. Well, whatever we're doing, let's do it somewhere else. Cell's cramping my wings something fierce. Okay, does somebody want to tell me why there are two Pharises? Alright, I guess it's the first time seeing it. You can undo it now, Uriel. Very well, I'll restore his customary form. What? He can make copies? That's amazing. It's the little dragon! Wait, that's the little guy who's always on your shoulder. He can turn into you? How did I not know this? That little guy is a magical organism made of my mana. While it exists autonomously, I can choose to share its perceptions remotely if I wish. And as it is a living wad of mana, Uriel can make it take whatever shape he wants. Ah, that's interesting. The Faris that got caught with us back at Father Muga's church was this little guy. Exactly, we had a little fellow take both my form and the fall. Nice. I question giving your kid a surveillance pair as a parenting technique, but I gotta admit it came in handy this time. Your observation ends a failing grade. It doesn't keep a watch on him, but over him. Not sure you can actually split a hair that fine, but whatever. What's the plan now? We follow Regina's orders, obviously. Even though it's been some time since she took command directly, she's not the sort to let her skills get rusty. Then we'll be splitting up for now. It's been one dilly of an intermission, but we're finally ready to kick off Act 2. Yes, go wild. In the name of the goddess, it is time to administer her will. Hooray! I don't have Faris yet. I need him. Our sigils are presently sealed by some specialized device. Crap! Give me a dang minute. Which means we can't use our powers. It's seriously pain in my... well, it's a pain. Let's leave it at that. So after Faris busts Rizada and others out, I'll be working to neutralize its effects and keep it from happening again. I'm running an analysis with my tablet, but it's going to take some time. So meanwhile, I need you all to follow my instructions to redirect the enemy and buy us some time. Here's the plan. Get his ass! This should be the spot. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Whoa, my god. Over there, it's an apostle and angel. Those rats are trying to hide from us. I didn't think the Templars would really come all this way. There's only two of them. There's no match for us. One small correction, if I may. Your assertion that you face only two foes is mistaken. It's a pincer attack. Just as Regina said, you know, it's almost disturbing to see how just how perfectly she's able to read their movements. I always knew she was amazing, but I have no idea how she does it. Says the one with the freakishly accurate intuition. Yes, well, let's finish up here and move on to the next part. You rue the day you underestimated a Templar. Yeah, get him. Don't get him. Yeah, of course. Sweet, dude. Report, sir. Our men in the slums have engaged the apostles in combat and are requesting immediate backup. The Vipers are hoping to slip from our jurisdiction, eh? Unless, of course, that must be it. Sir, a woman thought to be the apostles' leader was seen in the third cathedral, requesting reinforcements to capture her. I knew it! The ones in the slums are but of a diversion, a clever gambit, but one we were able to unravel rather easily. We make for the third cathedral at once. We'll catch their commander unawares and put her in chains. All units, follow me. Nah. They're sticking to the script admirably. 10 points awarded. Nah, nice. You catch all that, Uriel? Third Cathedral. Paris passed with flying colours. The main force of Templars has been successfully directed and will arrive shortly. That lizard of yours really is handy. Used correctly, such immediacy can turn the tides of a battle in an instant. Yet, like any tool, it's not capable of garnering results beyond the wielder's imagination. And if it did, that would only be evidence that the user doesn't properly understand the tool. Is that an allusion to Satan? We know nothing of the Demon Lord, save that it is a being of massive power. How can anyone think to harness what they don't even understand? I'm sure they can see hope in the parts they can't yet know, but that strikes me as the very height of madness. I largely agree. In which case, do you think we can stop that madness in time? Thanks to your help, my analysis is nearly complete, assuming we don't get any unexpected interruptions, that is. Says you. I knew we'd find you foul traitors here. Come to beg the goddess's forgiveness. You make a fair point. Might not be a bad idea to apologize to her in advance. Remorse? How surprising. In that case, come quietly and... Oh, sorry, it wasn't clear there. See, I'd be apologizing for what I'm about to do. You're up, Nevin. Papa Bear rides again. Holy Goddess grant me now the glory of thy name, for so vast is thy mercy that the very earth buckles beneath its plenty. Oh my god. What's that shaking? The ground is giving way. Yo, what the hell? Drawing an enemy into a cathedral under construction only to drop the floor out from under them? Such a sinful plan. No worry of civilian injuries here, and they're already tearing it up. What's a few more repairs, give or take? Besides, ours is a merciful goddess. Make an apology donation or two, and you can wriggle off the hook just for just about anything. Blasphemy, Regina, or at least close to it. Also, you sound just like Nevin, though. Looks like you're about finished here. Hope I'm not late. Right on schedule. Now it's just... What's up? I'm here too. Running errands for my son took a bit longer than anticipated, but I'm finally done. How'd it go? Fine, though between the time they'll need to prepare and time spent on the road, some degree of lag is unavoidable. Still, that's everyone gathered, so let's check my analysis and... Strange. The sigil response is distinct from that device's effects. You've gone and done it now. I see you pay for your crimes. You come back up with all that armor? Someone's been working out. Take more than a cowardly trick like that to stop me. Now witness the mild tenacity of the Templars. How are there still so many of them? You can't take on such numbers in our weakened condition. Regina, analysis? Complete, but I'm getting a new... Never mind, I'll do that later. We're good. Sigil block removed. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I feel like a whole new angel over here. Surgical power. Sweet, dude. Alright, ready to kick some ass. Hold your ground, Templars. We have the numbers, so strike as one. Get his ass! Is this like the longest cutscene ever? In battle, the skill of a commander is measured in their grasp of each side's various capabilities. All the pawns in the world won't overcome a fundamentally insurmountable gap in quality, which means checkmate. That's that. Jesus Christ. Are they dead? Oh my god. Marvelous! A truly inspiring display. You outwitted your opponent, then sealed the deal with overwhelming skill. Harl, I presume, the smoking chief of the Capital Guard. Seems you spared me the need of an introduction, although I certainly would have picked different traits to highlight. This guy's as irritating as straw underwear, but he's not our enemy. I'll fill you in while we catch each other up. Actually, I've had many a person sing my charming praises, but so long as you're willing to trust me, I'm happy to join in your little palaver. Then let's get started. Got it, that all makes sense to me. It does? It's not especially complicated. Perseus and Grant want to bring Satan back. To do so, they need the fragments that form his body, a vessel to be his heart, his soul from another world. The archdemons had the fragments, so Grant's already got those. Basilius says he'll be the vessel, so that's checked off too. Which just leaves the soul, and for that they need a sacred shard with Metatron mana. Plus 666 human sacrifices. Sounds like Har's imposter almost surely has the shard, and we think they're gonna do something sacrificey at their Dragalia. That about sum it up? Well, kick me in the pants and call me a pinata. She actually got it. Why, you think I'm some kind of idiot? Never underestimate a grown-up. Sorry, Raphael. My independent investigation also suggests they're going to do something nefarious at the festival. Grant's been very involved with planning the celebration this year, and he was quite specific about the number of attendees. I have the guest registry and seating chart. Huh. Weird. Wait, are you sure this is accurate? Hey, yeah. We can't count Basilius as a sacrifice because he's the vessel, so this chart leaves them one short. Wait, you don't think Grant will offer himself up as a sacrifice, do you? That man is not the volunteering type. He's more the sort of sacrifice anything and anyone to claim power for himself. So what then? Did he miscount? I mean, that's a very specific number. It seems weird he'd get it wrong. Oh, but this is a delight. Don't you see? The missing number only means the final attendee whose name needs no inclusion on the guest list. Wait, who isn't on the guest list? Auriga! Of course, the whole point of the holiday is a celebration of the Auspex, remember? Which means the final sacrifice is Pope Auriga. Yep. I need to do this! Let's get Bahamut, baby! I don't want Zephyr, just give me Bahamut. Damn it! Nothing! Ugh, okay. Well, that is all the time I have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on everything, including Twitch and Coffee and Twitter, where I do a lot of Dragalia fan art, if you like that sort of thing. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.